Steve. This is my girlfriend, Monica. We are sitting now in the first home that we've purchased together.
And when it came to buying our first home, I couldn't think of anyone else to buy from than Ariella. She has known me for years. We've been very close. I know that she knows me the best, and it was so easy to just kind of connect with her and to start this process that I was so ready to start. So I've always wanted to be a homeowner. I think it was finding the right time for myself. It was really hard, with the economy, the housing market, things were getting tough. But then I got to a point where I was just so ready to not be a renter anymore. I just wanted a yard for my dogs, all four of them, to be able to run around and not have to worry. As you hear one of them banging his tail against the dishwasher, to bless you. So I just really, the process itself took about 2 years of just looking at homes, putting in offers, dragging Ariella and Lucas everywhere, asking Lucas, does this look right? Is this normal? I'm like, Steve, can you look at this? So, it was definitely a long process, but it was worth it because I had the right people I was working with.
Yeah, it was definitely a long process of looking. We definitely appreciated Ariella and Lucas. They were very patient. As we did, especially with how tough the market was, it feels like we would hunt for a couple of months and then just kind of strike out on things and then just kind of sit idly for a little while. But it was great because, we were able to kind of wait it out and find the perfect house for us. So.
When it came down to the nitty-gritty and the logistics of purchasing a home, what type of concerns or rather uncertainty did you have about the entire process?
I think I was really worried about the mortgage rates and just that idea of being house poor and just making sure that I guess whatever I bought fit into my budget, which again, Ariel and Lucas really helped me understand the numbers. They broke things down. They made me truly feel comfortable. And Steve can probably attest to the anxiety that I had during that whole entire experience.
Absolutely. It was nice to have a little bit of calmness coming from the other side when I was dealing with Monica full of anxiety. So.
How do you feel like Lucas and I helped guide you through this process or overcome maybe some of the anxiety that you may have had during that time?
I think it was helpful that you normalized a lot of the things, that you made the process just more familiar. If I had any questions, you almost dumbed it down for me or made it more simple for me to understand because I'm not used to that type of jargon in my day-to-day life. So it was helpful for me to hear it in a more simplified version of this is what it is. And then also Steve has the biggest brain in the world, so it's helpful that he kind of explains it to me too. So I think I had, like I said, a really good team of people, a really good support system to help me out.
It was basically like almost having a home inspector with you while you were looking at the house. So that helped a lot in making the decisions. So.
100%.
Awesome. So now that you guys are obviously moved in and settled, can you pinpoint one of your favorite memories that you guys have created here with friends or family? Is there something specific that sticks out to you?
Steve and his brother has helped us build a fence. We had our family come and celebrate holidays. I finally can feel comfortable hosting a holiday because I have my own home. We have our own home. I think it's just nice and family is important for both of us. So this was really an opportunity for us to feel more comfortable having our family around all the time.
Yeah. Recently, Monica's brother, Lawrence, came to visit with his wife and their new baby. And that was one of the things, so, we have a nice, basement set up that's, good for guests, good for company. It was a nice place for them to be able to go and, be kind of alone and keep the baby, in a comfortable spot. And it was just kind of one of those moments where it struck me and I was like, yeah, this is just really nice to be able to have the space and have the flexibility to be able to host like that and have family come and visit with us. So it wasn't something we were able to do very easily before.
Well, I cannot thank you enough for doing this. I know how like uncomfortable these cameras are on you and all these questions and getting super uncomfortable. So really, I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely, happy to do it.